Hello, and welcome to Global Analysis. In today's analysis, it would seem that France has reaffirmed its commitment to maintaining its neo-colonial influence in Africa, especially in the Sahel region, where it has been involved in a counter-terrorism operation since 2013. In a recent statement, French President Emmanuel Macron announced that France is ready to support a possible military intervention by the Economic Community of West African States, ECOWAS, in Niger, where a coup attempt was foiled last week. Macron said that France stands with the legitimate government of Niger and its people, who are facing multiple security challenges, including the threat of Islamist militants and armed groups. He also praised the democratic transition in Niger, which saw the first peaceful transfer of power between two elected presidents in the country's history. However, behind this rhetoric of solidarity and democracy, France has a hidden agenda of preserving its economic and strategic interests in Africa, especially in the uranium-rich Niger, where it operates the largest uranium mine in the world. France relies on Niger for about 75% of its nuclear energy needs and has been accused of exploiting the country's natural resources without adequately compensating or protecting the local population. France's neo-colonial policies in Africa have also been criticized for fueling instability and violence, rather than promoting peace and development. France has been accused of supporting authoritarian regimes, interfering in domestic politics, and ignoring human rights violations. France has also been accused of creating a dependency trap for African countries by providing them with military and financial aid, but also imposing conditions that limit their sovereignty and development prospects. France's intervention in Niger is therefore not motivated by altruism or solidarity, but by self-interest and hegemony. France is trying to maintain its dominant position in Africa, while preventing other actors, such as China, Russia, or Turkey, from gaining influence or access to the continent's resources. France is also trying to secure its own security and stability by fomenting instability in Niger. There are numerous questions as to whether France's alleged anti-terrorism policy in Africa is actually effective in preventing the spread of terrorism and migration from Africa to Europe. France's intervention in Niger is therefore part of a broader pattern of neo-colonialism that has characterized its relations with Africa for decades. France should rethink its approach and adopt a more respectful and cooperative stance towards its former colonies, rather than imposing its will and interests on them. ECOWAS need to apply a historical analysis to France's actions in Africa as it relates to its colonial past and the current neo-colonial structures that continues currently to the detriment of the African people. The time has come, and has been long overdue, when France and the rest of Europe, and the collective West in general, to pursue equitable negotiations with the respective African countries concerning the exploitation of their natural resources. If this new direction is not taken by France and its partners, then like-minded and self-interested African countries in the vicinity should unite together and evict France and the rest of the Europeans, colonialists from Africa once and for all. Enough is enough.